Welcome back, everyone. Battery H here for episode 5 of Manager Mayhem in the GT series. How is everyone doing today? We've got to get our car put back together again and then take a look at what we want to do for the next race. So let's zip ahead real quick for that. Okay. And we will take a look. Now the mail has come in, says the car repairs are finished. Let's take a look at the vehicles themselves. Okay, design new parts for next time around. So brakes and engine are again crucial. We could get a good suspension. We have enough money now. We could actually do an engine for top speed. That will give us 5 races left on it. Brakes probably would be a little cheaper. And I think we would need to current best part original, knowledge available average. Yeah. So there's some removables that we could probably do. Let's take a look at building some brakes, I guess. We don't need to do that. Acceleration reliability 15%, deceleration 25% to plus 25 to max, or just 20 up to begin with. So that's the current best, and we would be putting it there, which would mean that we would get considerably more work out of this current one. And while our reliability would be low, we could boost that up here quickly, starting about 17 days before the race. So I think we're going to build that part. I think we're going to go into our parts improvements, take a look at what we need to do here. So we're going to be building an engine, so we don't need to worry about the reliability of that one anymore, because it's only this one that we're going to be working with after this race. Might as well get that suspension working properly. And I think the other thing we would like to do now is probably work on this gearbox, and we'll just roll this until the brake designs are done. So, well, we've managed to get our brakes complete, so let's check out the car. We can fit the parts now. Both drivers seem to be sort of content with where they're sitting. Okay, that gives Vanessa the new brakes, and William will get the old ones that are much better shape right now in both cases. But so I think what we're going to do is switch our parts improvement process now. And try to get some reliability and stability in both of those items there. Need a little more reliability than performance right now. I still think we can get 0.6% per day. We've got 17 days, so we've got a little bit of time. So it's 1.4 per day there, and 2.1% a day here. So with 17 days, this will be close to about 75%. That's about where we want it. And with 1.4, so probably about 28, 27, if my math is fuzzy a little right now. So, yeah, I mean, not quite the better brakes yet, but it'll be close. I think that's the way we're going to go with it. It's time for another rules committee, and they were going to ask if we wanted to do free tire choice. Basically, give us all the tires we want. I don't know how I think we ought to vote yet. I'm probably thinking we're going to vote this one down, but we may just abstain from it. You know, I think we're going to abstain. And use that vote next time, when there may be something we want. Uh-oh. And which way is the chairman going to go? The chairman votes against. Oh, no, chairman doesn't vote against. So it's 5-4 against with 1 abstain. So we will not be changing tire compounds for next time. All right, it's time to travel out to race day. We're going to once again look at our good friends at Mr. Doe. And it's time to fit our parts and see where we sit. Okay, right now everybody seems to be content with the cars. Vanessa thinks her car's better. He thinks that they're both the same, which is kind of where we like it to be. So looking at the car improvements, well, we've got our brakes up to 68%. That's a good thing. 85 as opposed to the 83, so it is a little better than the other, but we'll have that pushed up the rest of the way next time. I think that the way our cars look is actually pretty decent, all things compared. 85 out of 106, that's okay. We don't have the greatest parts of all, we understand that, but you know, we're making do with what we have as a poor team. So let's go to race day, and I will be back once I've fitted out the cars for practice. Welcome back, everybody. Just so you can see where our car setup is, we have moving a couple of different directions to see where we can get our best numbers. Our weight stripping, we have pared down Vanessa Silveira's car a little bit in hopes that will improve her run today. And Daisy Parker is in the reserve car, or reserve driver, and she's driving something a little less torn apart. But you know, we've got somebody that in 12th in the series, so we're going to hope to make that work. It's time to take practice. And we're going to send out for a race trim 4-lap series. Hoping that the water on the track doesn't get too bad. And we're going to do the same here. We're expecting some rain, so I'm looking to maybe get run through our intermediate tires as well. See if we can at least get something with that. Let's get them both out there. See how they run. Both like the handling. Interesting. Good, great. Good, great, great. Okay, let's take a look at where those cars are sitting. And I want to take a look at where this car is sitting. I think moving that handling ever so slightly toward the understeer will probably be the way we want to roll with this. And put on that tire choice of intermediates. And send them back out. Try to run the same sort of thing and see if we can't get an excellent somewheres along there. Alright, back out. Back out, you two sleepyheads. Get to work. Well, our drivers seem very, very happy with us. I guess there's that. Alright, it's time to go qualifying, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do this. We have got perfects on all three of our first cars. So, off we go. Try to get these two out early here. Get some clean laps. Start working up speed a little bit. Not expecting great things out of these guys, but I'm hoping. Well, there's one behind us at least. Not enough behind us yet. Not nearly enough behind us. Nope. Nope. I'm going to burn up another set of softs, I think, and send them out and just try to get... Try to get something out of the car that might work a little better. Try to cool those brakes and tires down a little bit, but there we go. That looks a little better. Maybe we can get a time that'll actually hold up. Yeah, I know. There's just not enough time to do you another flying lap. I don't want to send you up with another set of tires. No. We're just not going to have the horses in the cars to finish it off, but looks like we'll start from 17th and 18th. Far in the back of the pack. It's race day, everyone. Time to get our stuff put together here. Light-footed soft tires, we're going to go with level slowly, and race trim. So we'll be able to move up a little bit there at least. And I think again we're going to go with engine expert because of the rain potential here. No, let's go for the increase on the intermediate tires, so when it rains, we'll be able to make some space. Driver strategy right off the bat. High and high. High and push. And it's time to go racing, ladies and gentlemen. And they're waving the green flag. Let our drivers decide when they can best make use of their battery charges. Now we've got some folks starting to conserve tires very early. Some folks who are certainly not. point, we're going to back off on our tire wear a little bit. I still want them pushing on the fuel. We do not have any rain forecast, but eventually as grip gets up, we can move into the intermediate tires and do a little better with them, I think. Team Nordhagen's using their hours and special team orders already. I know they're having a hard time getting up to those places, but holding in 14th and 17th isn't bad. Especially considering our tire wear versus those up top. They're having to race much harder to keep their stuff together, and we managed to keep our tires fairly intact, which is good for us. Silvera working 13th place quite well, and Shannon moving up to 16th already. Silvera makes the pass for 12th, and with 11th right in front of her on poor tires, this could be another opportunity. Going in for the pits because of tires. We might be able to squeeze another place or two out of this. I'm going to have her start pushing her tires a little bit more because we're going to make a pit stop here in a lap or so. Four laps remaining after fueling. I'm not going to fuel on this pit stop. We're going to bring them down one more time. Part condition's good. Recharge battery. I think we're going to go 25% on that. Pit strategy is a nice balanced one. They're both coming into pit road. Everybody's coming into pit road on the back end here. Everything was good on the recharge. We're going to bring her in for pits. Again, we're going to have 23 laps remaining. We're going to add all the fuel now. We're going to recharge the battery. 17 seconds pit stop. Yeah, I'd rather be safe on that since we're recharging the battery to do it that way. Pit stop is going to take a while, but no, a mistake on the refuel. That hurt big time as we are falling. Oh my goodness. Horrible mistake on the refuel. And now we have Cirque in last place and in danger of being lapped. I must now beat my pit crew because that should not have happened. Alright, be easy on your tires. You're decent on your fuel. Drive intelligently and let other people make your mistakes, right? That's how we're going to do it. Let's speed things up just a little bit here. No water on track. The grip is continuing to increase. There continues to climb. Work on the pit strategy, let them keep control of their stuff. I kind of expected that happen. With the new soft tires, that would be not a surprise. Nope, looking like no rain at all. We're fine, buddy. We're fine. Your tires are going to run out before your fuel, though. Start pushing the tires, start chewing through them now. have plenty of fuel left. Okay, we're going to bring Silveria in from 14th. Give her a charge so she's ready to go right when she gets out of there, and then we will be bringing him in. A mistake on the recharge, and we've lost it. Outstanding. Fuel options. We need 11 laps remaining. So with the ESR is disabled, don't expect a great push there. How's the engine condition? Is all right. Bring that charge and get a push. We're going to keep our eye on Shannon because he's got the best chance for a decent result for us. Let you push your tires a little more now. Moved into the top 9, outstanding. Seen a definite push to get both drivers in the top 10, but I think that Silveira is going to run out of time, unfortunately, here. Yeah, I know, brakes are 20%. You got to put up with them for just a couple of more laps. The rain in my forecast never did pan out. 14 is a very good spot for us. And a 9th place position for Shannon? Oh yeah. Much better than we probably deserved this race. Good runs were had by all. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is that for the race, as we're going to take a look here. Checking the cars, keeping our fingers crossed. Nothing found. With finishes of 9th and 13th, we should see both drivers. Well, no, only Silveira has improved in the Drivers' Championship up to 15th. William Shannon remains at 12th. After a halfway point in the Drivers' Championship. And in the Team Series, well, no changes here for us in any event. We do now have a 43-point lead over 9th place. That is good, and we're only 5 points behind Orleans AMR in 7th place. And 6 points behind 6th place. So another good race or two might put us very nicely mid-pack, which is something we didn't expect this season. And here's our numbers. As everything comes in, yeah, well, we've got a 5%. Yeah, look at that. Chairman's happiness is up to 100%. And a 1 1/3% increase in our marketability. So we've actually now at 24%. We might get another star at some point in the future. We came in 5th out of the teams. That is certainly a nice switch. $605,000 into the piggy bank. Yay for us. There's the roundup and the team standings as we've already looked at those. Now what we need to do is hear from our mechanic. 38 hours to fix. Outstanding. So it's starting to get under the 2 full day tick. A lot of nonstop thrills. Let's go for a question from World Sport Network. You all have finished in order to practice. Only managed to finish 14th. Did you struggle to find the practice time? Engine fine, but you had the engine tuned down. And no winner, no effects from anybody. So let them think we're just, we're just dialing things back so that they never really know where we're going to finish. Obviously, qualifying wasn't our forte, but that's okay. Oh, another thing we've got to look at, start considering, is staff. We have our designer is going to run out of contract in 6 months. He's not making a whole lot per race. That's okay. We are in a good position there. For our mechanics, both have another year on their contract. Our drivers, Vanessa Silveira, probably nice, sitting there as a decent driver. Doesn't have a lot of time, just to the end of the year on the contract. So I'm thinking that we may want to start looking at re-signing, start the contract renewal process. Let's talk. But before we do that, real quick here, $233,000 cost to break contract. So we're probably looking to give a little bit of a raise. I don't want to get them too heavy. So probably they're an equal status driver. Contract length, let's go the end of 2017. I prefer a short contract. That's a moderate length contract. Equal status, wages aren't very important. Or bonus size isn't very important. But I think if you finish on the podium, I'm going to give you an extra 42,000. Oh, and targeting and qualifying. Take the top 2 spots and finish on the podium. We'll double that. So yeah, if we can get you to qualify really well, then I think you're in good shape. And we're going to send that proposal out. Well, that'll be all I think here. And we've come to the end of the show. Remember, you can find me on Twitter at BatteryH. And if you've enjoyed watching this program, please consider subscribing, maybe even hitting the little bell alert icon to let you know when I am releasing another video. Thumbs up and likes on those videos are all important. And certainly feel free to comment. I do enjoy hearing what you guys are thinking. I read them all. I may not answer them all, but I certainly do read them all. With that, everybody, have a great day. Drive safe out there.